Dallas is a tough one this week. No one denies that Dallas is going to have a tough time winning this game against the New York Giants this coming Sunday in the Meadowlands. We still don't have Romo. Witten is probable. That's huge. That's huge for us if Witten can't play. But then again, if he's not fully healthy, I don't want him on the field. I'd rather lose a game to the Giants than risk losing Witten for the rest of the season. He's the rock of our offense. We can't lose him. Brad Johnson is going to start. I think Bollinger may give us a better chance to win because, not because of his throwing ability, because, let's face it, why not put him in because of his throwing ability? From what I've seen from Brad Johnson, he can't hit wide open wide receivers. But the reason I think Bollinger would give us a little more of a chance to win would be that he has a little more mobility. And compared to Brad Johnson, he's a sprinter. But we got what we have. We've got, I think, 19 guys out. And, Giants fans, you keep saying, oh, you Cowboys fans are using excuses for losing, already making them. Why do you think you guys are so confident going into this game? Why do you guys seem to think that you're going to just roll us and blow us out? Is it because Romo's on the field? Is it because Witten's on the field? Is it because Felix Jones is in the backfield? Or is it because there's injuries? Is it because that we're going through a time of survival mode right now rather than the dominance we were supposed to be? So, both ways I see it. You guys seem to be licking your chops at it. Can't wait to get after Brad Johnson and whatnot. That's because Romo is out. So, either way you slice it, these guys are out. And for us not to point that out would be doing ourselves a disservice. Now, here's the thing. Why do you Giants fans even care? A win is a win. If I'm in the Giants locker room or if I'm a Giants fan, okay, yeah, I understand you would rather beat a team at their best. But this is the regular season. All this is about is getting as many wins as you can to get into the playoffs. And if the Giants get this win against a depleted Dallas Cowboys team, it counts as a win, just as another one would. And so, yeah, as a Cowboys fan, it's going to be tough. Watching this team, it's not the same team that we expected to have going into this game. But there's something about this game, and I don't know. I usually try to be realistic about this stuff. I try to look at both sides and whatnot. But something about this game, I don't know. I feel like Dallas is going to show up. They showed me something last week that I was questioning the week before. I said, do we have some leaders? Do we have some guys who will step up and show us part on the field? And Brady James and Jay Ratliff did that, stepping up for the defense, leading that defense, and really being the defense that won that game. And I look at this game now. New York Giants, division rival, team that knocks you out in the playoffs. We don't have Romo, but I really have a feeling that Dallas is going to show up, and if not win this game, I don't expect to see a blowout from the New York Giants. I look for the Giants to struggle in this game. They should be. They're 8.5-point favorites, and that I think that's fine. And I'm not saying that because we're the big bad underdogs now. No, I mean I think it's legit to sit here and look at the team Dallas has right now with the injuries they have and say they are not up to par with the New York Giants. Saying that though, as you guys have said all year, and I agreed with it, I said you don't win championships on paper, and I think Dallas really showed me something last week against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers of the heart and grit that they can show on a field. And I really think Dallas is going to do this. Now, I don't know if they're going to win or not. I think Bollinger gives us a better chance to win because Brad Johnson, let's face it, he had a 60 quarterback rating. And for the people who, not many people are saying this, but I've heard the argument that, well, who was quarterback last weekend, you won. We won in spite of Brad Johnson. We didn't win because of him. He didn't create stability on the offensive side of the ball. Other guys had to step up and make more plays because of his inefficiencies. Barber had to run harder. Roy Williams had to adjust to footballs. And Terrell Owens had to make some great catches along the sidelines and across the middle. And that's also for this offense. Because the thing is, the defense is not going to win this game by itself. Let's face it, the New York Giants don't have a defense to just scrub off. they've got a good pass rush. And we're going to need guys on the offensive side of the ball to step up, not just the defense. We need Barber to continue to run as hard as he's been. I don't expect for him to have a huge game. You can't expect him to have a huge game when you have that good of a defense keying on the run because the pass doesn't seem to threaten him because of the quarterback. So I'm not going to judge Barber on this game by the yards he gets, but how clutch he is with getting those yards. And also, we need Roy Williams and Terrell Owens to really make an effort to get every catch. I'm not really going to focus. I hope these guys, I know they're not watching this, but what I want to see from these guys is not yards after the catch. Not trying to make the big play, but to just make the catch. Because it's very difficult with Brad Johnson, the way he's throwing the football right now, to get any kind of yardage, if at all. But what I need to see from these two guys is the ability to make adjustments and just get the ball in their hands so we can keep drives alive and give our defense a break. Giants fans on here, you guys are cocky, and I'm not even knocking you for that. I probably would be the same way if David Carr was lining up against this defense. But it's not. Y'all have got Eli. Y'all have got your starter. And as I did with the Redskins last year when I said, and if Dallas loses, like I said with the Redskins last year when they beat us the last game of the season, I will underrate the loss for Dallas, but I won't do it for the other team. The Giants have no control over who they play. The Giants have no control over the injuries on the other side of the team. All they can do is play to win the game. So I'll give them props for that. But at the same time, I will keep in mind who we brought on the field, and that's not the same Dallas Cowboys we started with. So I'm looking forward to this game. I will, of course, as you know, I shouldn't have to say this, and I don't know why. I got to call out some people. Geomon, I got to stand up for Boy Halen. And like Spartan said, he doesn't need anyone to stand up for him. But I will say this. How are you going to tell someone how to eat crow? And I don't know what you want from him. I know for myself, Halen was the one that I started from. Of whenever you lose, whether or not you talk trash or not, you affiliate yourself with this team. And this team loses to whoever it is they lose. And every time the Cowboys have lost, Halen's been on here to put his face out there and talk about it. When did you start? Last year, Super Bowl win? So, and then you're telling me on one of the comments saying, TD, you don't want no part of this. No part of what? YouTube trash talk? Oh, I'm scared of the internet. We're talking football here, man. And I've been doing this for going on 2 years now. So, I don't know if you're the one who doesn't want to be a part of this. Congratulations to getting Brett Favre in the offseason. I hope the Jets do well for you. Cowboys fans, it's going to be tough. But have faith, man. Have faith. I think this team is going to show up. Whether we win or lose, I'm looking for effort and heart from the guys who are having to step up for the lack of the starters that we're going to have. How about them Cowboys? Cowboys fan till I die. And let's play tough. Let's go Cowboys.